Now, when most bands make it big, they head for the bright lights of London. But that's never crossed the minds of the Birmingham band, the Twang. Even though their debut albums made the top 3 in the charts, the 5 lads have made a conscious decision to stay at home.
Yeah, today they're performing a special concert for a select group of fans right here in the Midlands. Ben Sidwell spent the afternoon with the band.
As you can see, hundreds of Twang fans have actually packed into HMV here in Merry Hill. See the band play live, and they're going to meet them as well. We'll go and meet a couple of the band and have a chat to them in a moment. Now, the band are so passionate about Birmingham. They've shunned London, they've stayed here, they've even named their second album after an area of the city. But before we get to chat to the band, let's hear how they were playing live a little while ago. For 5 lads from Birmingham, the Twang haven't done too badly for themselves. Their first album made the top 3 and they played to sell-out crowds all over the world. Now the boys are back with their second album, which they've called Jewellery Quarter, after one of their favourite areas of their home city. While many other bands packed up and went to live in London, the Twang have always stayed right here in the Midlands, where they call home, something their fans really appreciate.
It's nice to have a local band that stays local and stays proud of the area.
Because you have to stay with your roots, and that's why we've got such a good following in the West Midlands.
They're just building up a fan base from like the hometown and intimate gigs. You know, it's more personal.
Well, that's how the guys sounded earlier. They're just taking a break from signing. Literally, we're not going to be very long, guys. We will let you get signed in a minute. Let's speak to Phil and Saunderson band. Phil, first of all, let's talk about Birmingham. I mean, you do love it as a band. That's why you've stayed here.
Yeah, definitely. It's where we're from. It's where my mum is. It's where I get a Sunday dinner when I need one. So yeah, I mean, the drummer met a lovely lady and moved out, but the rest of us have stayed here, so yeah.
And the second album, I mean, you've named after the Jewellery Quarter, an area of Birmingham. So, I mean, there is a lot of the city in what you do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Proud of Birmingham, mate. I think especially after the first record, I think people had an opinion on us that we weren't really into where we're from. We're putting it down. We had there's a few little interviews and a few pieces on people saying we were putting it down, but obviously we're from Brum. We love the place. We're based there, we writ all the record there, and we've named the album kind of as a little tribute to Brum. So I think that's proof enough that we love where we're from.
I ain't got enough money to live in London,
I mean, the one problem is
sell a few more records, and
sometimes when you do this, the national press, those that are in London, go, hang on, these guys, they don't want to be down in London, and they almost look down on you, don't they? Some of the sort of people have sort of looked, they're a Birmingham band, we're not bothered.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they are. I think they just pretend they're not. But we still make a noise when we're down there. We played there not long ago at the Electric Ballroom, and it was crazy. A great gig and a great crowd. So, certain parts of the press are going to be like that, but they're just failed musicians. So.
I'm going to let you carry on because there's a lot of people here that will be very unhappy. Yeah, the album is out this week.
I've seen that lad in McDonald's earlier.
That one over there. Yeah. If you want to see or hear the album, it's out this week in the shops, called Jewellery Quarter, after where they're from in Birmingham.
Great stuff, and good luck to them. Now, she promised us some good news earlier, didn't she, Shefali?
Yeah, so let's get back to Sparkbrook. Shefali, let's have the forecast.